Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. Tuesday, the start of a new week. You will tell me, Beppe, the start of the week is Monday. And I will agree with you, except during Calcio Mercato. Because in the normal season, the start of the week is on Monday, because you are reviewing the games of the past week and who did well, who did bad, who needs to join to save the team, who needs to leave, and so on and so on. During Calcio Mercato, they have some days off, especially on Sunday. They meet each other on Monday, and the time that the news are going into the papers, it's already Tuesday, so kickoff of the week is on Tuesday. Remind yourself, because today it will be a long video with a lot of topics to speak about, because yesterday a lot of news entered Juventus. Yesterday I already made 2 videos, one in the car, and I know that some of you really appreciated that video with some opinions. Today will be a mix of reported news and also opinions. Where is Juventus going to? A new Max Allegri 4-3-3 confirmed by Gazzetta dello Sport and Tuttosport. But I have also an amazing news, an amazing, really extraordinary news that not a lot of people are speaking about. You will be happy, Juventini. We start after you putting a maximum of likes, subscribing to the video, and of course after the intro. Before going into the amazing news that you will like it and I am liking and that everyone will like, we start with Paul Pogba. This morning interview, 6 minutes video on YouTube. I invite you to watch the video because it's really nice and he said a lot of important things. Not yet the announcement of his new teams. We'll have to wait a bit for that. By the way, some sources are saying that Juventus is waiting until July. Why? Financially, the fiscal year stops on the 30th of June and we start a new year on the 1st of July. So to put actually the money of Paul Pogba from the 1st of July and not anticipating it. That's the idea of Juventus. Maybe we will announce it verbally and maybe with beautiful marketing stunts in June and then officializing the contract on the 1st of July. Let's wait and see. But this morning in the YouTube video, Paul Pogba spoke about love, being loved, and when you are appreciated, when you are feeling well, when you are in an environment where everything is going well, when you feel good and so on, you give more. You give more and you are free-minded. I told you so many times that mental is the first skill. Remember Kulusevski that was down and leaving Juventus didn't change the way he played, but was free mentally to perform really well at Tottenham. My friends, I already anticipate you that Paul Pogba, from the moment that he will sign with Juventus, I can guarantee you that I will give you all the love that he deserves. Then, of course, if we are in the month of March and Paul Pogba didn't perform at Juventus, we will be objective and we will analyze. But until then, I will give him the love that he's asking for so that he has all the resources to perform on the field, because that's what we will need. He will be the key of the midfield. My friends, I know that you are impatient. I know that you can't wait for Juventus to announce players, and some people already are telling me, Beppe, yes, but look at the other teams. All the other teams are signing, announcing. Look at Inter. They will go again for the Scudetto. They will be the number 1. Look at all the players. Bremer, Dybala, Lukaku, Bellanova. That is a real great Italian talent. Look at all what they are doing and Juventus is doing nothing. I will stop you for a second. Can you tell me how many players Inter officialized? Can you tell me how many players Atletico Madrid officialized, except of Holland, except of these few players, Perisic, Tottenham and so on? How many players were announced at the moment? So I know, it's not funny. Let's wait. United, that is also having some difficulties. They are speaking about De Jong since already 1 month. There were also some sources that were promising Manchester United fan that De Jong would have been announced before the end of May. We are the 7th of June, or the 7th of June. De Jong is still at Barcelona. I know. Look at Mertens, that still don't know if he will continue with Napoli or not. They are thinking about Deulofeu, about Bernardeschi and so on. So I know, but let's not judge Juventus too much. Patience and trust is needed, otherwise you will never survive Mercato. We continue, and now we really enter in all the news. I told you longer video today because there are a lot of things to speak about. Tutto Sport that is saying Max la vuole così. Max, he wants Juventus like that. How do Max wants the new Juventus? We start not with the field, but we really with the news that I personally really loved, and I was really happy when I was reading the words of Romeo Agresti, who said that there will be a new entry in the technical staff of Max Allegri. Who are we speaking about? About Paolo Bianco. You will tell me, but who is Paolo Bianco? Who cares? We want some players. We want Di Maria. We want Lewandowski. We want whatever, Sadio Mane. No, Paolo Bianco is important. He was the technical staff. He was in the technical staff of De Zerbi at Sassuolo, but also at Shakhtar Donetsk. Of course, with all the problems in Ukraine, he had to leave. Unfortunately, he will probably enter Juventus staff. That's really a great thing. He also had some experience as a first manager at Syracuse, Sicula, and so on, smaller teams in Italy. But really important, he also was trained by Allegri at Cagliari at the time, years ago. So they know each other. And why am I happy with that news? Because Paolo Bianco, technical staff, yeah. Don't forget, we were criticizing Allegri to not giving Juventus a pattern of football, to not having their own identity, their way of playing, that we were playing a lot defensively, not looking forward. And we always said we need some coaches like Italiano, like De Zerbi, they have an idea, and so on and so on. Look, he will not be the assistant. The assistant will still be Landucci. But having someone like Paolo Bianco in the staff with fresh ideas shows something really important. Massimiliano Allegri is knowing that the criticism is partially correct. Too much, too aggressive, but still there is a part of truth, and that Juventus didn't offer a beautiful football. He knows what best to have a coach that is saying, you know what, let's bring someone that is playing that kind of idea, football, offensive football, in our staff, so at least we can have some debates and some discussion. I can put myself also into the challenge, into the game. I love that. I love that. I really love that. There are some sources that are saying that Paolo Bianco could be potentially the under-23 trainer. Let's see. Let's monitor that, because that can give us a lot of beautiful surprises. Tottenham just officialized the new home shirt. Why am I speaking about Tottenham? Why am I speaking about new shirts? Because I have in mind the idea to do a rating of all the leaked shirts from Premier League, La Liga, Ligue 1 in France, Bundesliga, but also the ones that we already know from Serie A. Let me know if you want that video, a rating video. Boom, 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 boom. Corriere dello Sport, my friends. Inzaghi alla firma. Inzaghi will renew with Inter, I believe 2024. That's not really interesting. The interesting thing is that Rabiot, yesterday he scored. He opens the score versus Croatia. You remember that final in 2018. But yesterday they were playing in the Nation League, and Rabiot scored a really beautiful goal in an unusual 4-2-3-1. He was playing there up on the left. He didn't play the best game of his life, a lot of anonymous play games, but the goal he scored was amazing. Why am I speaking about that? I don't know. Maybe because Tutto Sport, in that ideal 4-3-3 of Max Allegri, is putting still Rabiot there with Pogba as a defensive midfielder. I don't believe that, but I love the red dots that are still speaking about Di Maria in that offensive 4-3-3. With Chiesa at the moment, but also Pogba there, Locatelli on the right, Rabiot on the left. I'm not sure about that. I believe that Juventus and Rabiot, they will meet and they will probably separate roads. That goal of yesterday can give still a more confident boost to the teams that wants to go for Rabiot, saying, hey, but the guy has an amazing left foot. Let's see. Koulibaly is still there, Emerson Palmieri on the left, and we go on the Gazzetta lineup of Juventus, where they are not touching the defensive phase, but they are touching up front because they are still insisting on Pogba there as a mezzala, box to box on the left. What I believe is more concrete and more possible than the one of Tutto Sport, but up front they are still insisting on Kostic on the left side and Di Maria on the right side. Ibra will continue with Milan. Really strange. I don't know how he will play. Maybe with a hand because he will miss probably 7 months due to surgery. But I told you that they were thinking about Di Maria and Kostic. Max raddoppia. Max wants to change the offensive wings. He wants a strong midfield, but also counting on the creativity, the crazy wingers, offensive wingers that can feed also Vlahovic. La Juve vuole I big. Juventus wants the big players. Rilancio Di Maria. We know that yesterday I made a video where I told you that Di Maria is also waiting for Barcelona. He said to every single team that was approaching him, I want 1 year. I want 1 year with that salary. Take it or leave it. He will have 1, 2, 3 different proposals. Let's see where he will go. But Juventus might increase a bit the first initial proposal. Let's see. I told you Pogba, because we are speaking about a few players like Tutto Sport is putting there below. Pogba, we are there. We just need to know when he will be presented at Juventus. That's the first one. What about Di Maria? Pay attention to Barcelona, but Cherubini will relaunch the offer. We just spoke about that. Koulibaly is the preferred one as a center back, but we know that dealing with De Laurentiis is difficult. Molina important, but only if Cuadrado will leave. Can we speak about that in a second? Yes, we can. And what about Raspadori? Well, Raspadori is waiting because there is also Morata. And now we are, after 10 minutes of the video, at something new. A really crazy idea of Juventus presenting some offers to Atletico Madrid, much less than 35 million euro that needs actually to be paid to Atletico to have the player. They want to propose him 15 million plus 6 of bonus. Atletico Madrid was still saying, I don't know. But they saw Cherubini, they spoke about it for the first time. The door is a bit open, at least to discuss about it. But there is the idea of Cherubini, who's saying, you know what, we will give you Ken instead. Now, I like, if you give Ken to Atletico Madrid that didn't perform at Juventus this year, why not? You take Morata, that can play diverse role at Juve, why not? But on the other hand, I don't know if the idea is feasible. First of all, I don't know if Atletico Madrid, they want Moise Kean. That's the first thing. Then secondly, you know that Moise Kean, we still need to pay him to Everton. We need to pay him because at the moment he's not even our player. So if you pay him, let's say 35 million euro, I don't know how much, I think it's around that amount, that fee, 35 million, and you give it to Atletico Madrid, and you take Morata, I don't know. Then why are you doing that? Because then the 35 million, you could immediately give them to Atletico Madrid. Maybe to offload the player. Yes, but don't forget, Moise Kean is born in 2000. Morata is born in 92. Is it logical or not? I don't know. There is something in that transaction that is not really, I don't know, guys. The idea, Ken away, Morata stay, why not? But I don't know. And why should Atletico Madrid accept? I don't know, guys. Let's go to the other news. Cuadrado in bilico. Cuadrado is not sure to stay and to remain at Juventus, my friends. Why? Because there are still that thing of Cuadrado immediately using the automatic renewal of 1 year at Juventus for 5 million euro. Juventus, they really wanted to give him 2 years at 3 million. You know that we are paying double the net to gross for the players. So if we give him actually 3 million this season, that's actually a total of 6 million. Plus 3 million is 6 million. If you give him for 1 year 5 million, it's immediately 10. So we could have saved 4 million. And that's, we are speaking about 4 million. That's a lot of money. 4 millions we could have saved. Cuadrado doesn't want to. So that means that we have two problems. First of all, financially, we are paying a lot more money. And secondly, you know that you have a player of 33 that is playing his last year at Juventus, starting on the bench. So the potential danger of having a player that is sad, and you remember in the beginning of the video, we were speaking about how important the head was, could be a problem for Juventus, especially, and that's the third reason, if you already have a potential replacement, not only for the present, but also for the future, and we are speaking about Molina. Monitor that. I can't promise you today that Cuadrado will stay. Can be high chances, but I cannot promise you. Speaking about where the money is coming from to have all these kind of players, Bernardeschi, Ramsey, and so on, leaving, putting away all these big salaries. And also we did it with De Sciglio, with Perin, and that's what we try to do also with Cuadrado. Let's see. This was it for the video. A long video, a really long video. No, actually not. It's 40 minutes. A usual video. Let's say a usual video. Guys, let me know if you want to have the shirt rating about all the teams. Let me know if you enjoyed that video, because it was a mix between reported news and also big opinions, also explaining what is happening with our beloved Juventus. And don't forget, maximum of like, subscribe to the channel. Grazie, forza, Juve.